Hi, I'm Laura. You might know me from producing and presenting the Brighton Business Show on Radio Reverb, which I've done for about 2.5 years now, and I'm making the April edition, my last edition of the show. So I just wanted to make this video to explain why that is, what I'm moving on to, and just to say a big thank you to a lot of people who've made this a really awesome experience. I didn't know anything about radio production when I started, so it's something that I've learnt a lot about. I've made every mistake possible, the best one being going out live when I wasn't meant to be going out live, but I've learned so much along the way. The Brighton Business Show was a monthly show on Radio Reverb, and I spoke to a lot of small and medium-sized businesses locally and hopefully gave people a bit of a voice to talk about what they were doing. And Radio Reverb is a community-run radio station. It's run mostly by volunteers. All the producers are volunteers. It's about a pure passion for radio and for the community and doing something for the community. So a lot of people thought that this was my day job, that I'm a radio producer, and that I was getting paid for this, and I wasn't. It's just pure nosy interest in businesses. My actual day job is, although it involves some audio production, a lot of it is video production, and running my business has taken up more and more of my time. So, even though it was once a month, it was taking a lot of time to produce the show. Please do check out some of the work that I've been making lately. So I've been working with people like Brighton SEO and Skin Genius. I'll put some links in the description so you can have a look at some of that work. Really appreciate you kind of checking it out, and if you know anyone that wants anything produced, let me know. I don't think this will be the last thing that you see me do kind of with or on Radio Reverb. So it just might be that the stuff in future takes a different direction and it's not business focused, and maybe it's more kind of creative or that kind of thing. And there are other projects that might be in the pipeline. So the best way to kind of stay in touch is either subscribe to my channel here and I'll update people here, or just follow me on Twitter at Laura of Brighton. The passion for me is now lying elsewhere with things, so it's about moving on to those other projects. I want to say a big thank you to everyone at Radio Reverb, Mako, Kelly, Ant, Paul, who always puts up with me changing my studio booking times. Thanks to everyone at the board, and Melita and Kathy who got me into doing this. A massive thank you to my sponsors over the years. So, in the really early days, the people that took a bit of a punt. My first sponsor, Martin Sill Solicitors, Enterprise First, Crunch Accounting, Howlett Clark Solicitors as well. And also like the people who sponsored for longer periods of time, that's been brilliant. Covers, Enterprise First and Plus Accounting. Thank you to everyone who's come on over the years, all of my guests, everyone who's been brave enough to do the elevator pitch, or just people coming on and telling me about your news, regular contributors. So thanks Julia Chanteray and Sophie Turton. Thank you to everyone who's listened over the years as well and tweeted me or talked to me about the show, and I've kind of met up with them. It's nice to know that people were listening and enjoying it, and I hope you got as much out of it, or anywhere near as much out of it as I did. Just thank you for being part of it, and thanks for listening. Cheers.